Okay, y'all. So Tory Lanez hears about, GloRilla's sister and their situation from the jail, and he turns around and sends GloRilla's sister some money. Word on the street. He sent her some money. And he sent it because word on the street, GloRilla won't help her own family members out. This is what I'm hearing, y'all. And also they're saying that that letter is fake. The one that's supposed to be from her mama thanking her. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's a lot of stuff coming out with this situation, and we're about to talk about it. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my day ones, twos, threes, and fours. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged. Some is not. And the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Friday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings. And please, y'all, watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all? So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. Word on the street is Tory is out here trying to save some of GloRilla's family members from, whatever situation that they're in. Word on the street. He came forward and he sent, 2,500, what she asked for when they asked her in the interview, how much could, GloRilla give out to you all to make you happy? And she said 2,500. So, he sent her that amount, y'all. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, this is getting a little bit crazy right now, because a lot of people some people is taking GloRilla's side, some is taking her sister's side. And a lot of people is feeling like, for them to struggle the way that they struggled, which is not her fault, because if you ask me, the mama should have closed them legs. I'm just going to put it out there, okay, y'all? If you got all these babies and don't have enough to, take care of them and stuff like that, you shouldn't have kept having them. And it's not GloRilla's fault that her mother has so many babies. And word on the street is the daddy, he is not good with money at all. And what woman want to be with somebody that's not good with money at all? Anybody that switch past him that can, get him to get him money for whatever he like to trick off money. And if the mama didn't take the money to pay the bills for it, he would trick the money off. Y'all, this is crazy on so many levels. So it's looking like this family, there's some little dysfunctional going on. We all have it, and she's just has hers being splattered all over social media right now. And she's a celebrity. So it's a lot of reasons why I see why GloRilla is not giving her daddy money. Allegedly, he lived by himself, I guess, or live in his own house, and the mama live in her own house. So I guess they separated. But they still talk because he borrows money from the mama. So he's still borrowing money and all of this stuff. But, rumors have it is GloRilla bought him a house. Even though the sister says she bought him the smallest house on the block, I don't see why he needed the biggest house on the block. If it's just him. It's just him. All his kids is grown. So why would she want to buy him the biggest house on the block? That makes no sense. Appreciate her buying him a house. So, yeah. She's saying that, he's struggling. And the story is coming out that he's about to get evicted, y'all. This is Tory sending money, y'all. Tory sent 2,500. She was asking Glo. She was asking Glo for. He didn't want me to post this, but yeah, boy heard about the situation all the way in jail. Tory Lanez, thank you. He sent her some money. From Tory, if you're actually effed up and really tripping about 2,500, I'll send it to you. I know how it feels to not have Shitika when needing it. I hope God blesses you. And this is what he sent to her, y'all. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, y'all. Shitika is hitting the fan, and this is crazy. Every time I see this picture, I think about this snake on her. Is she snaking her own family? I'm just saying, y'all. I always think about this snake that she got on her body. GloRilla's mom lives in hood. Father facing eviction. How's he facing eviction if she bought the house for him? Is she paying a mortgage? Is she letting him pay the mortgage? Like, how's this going? Or did she actually buy the house off? Now, you can get evicted if your house is owned, but you're not paying your taxes. So that could be why too. But if she didn't pay for the house, the least he can do is pay for his own taxes. But word on the street, he tricks all his money off. If he gives every dime that he gets away, if he then went to work and worked hard, and somebody can talk about his whole check and this and that, these little females and this and that and that and this, I don't blame GloRilla for not giving him any money. I wouldn't give him any money neither. Because if he give away his own money, he gonna give away hers too. And I'm just being completely honest with you on that situation. But what I would do, since her father's up in age and this and that and that and this, if she cared, if she cared enough to buy him a house and a car, even if it was old, if she cared enough to do that for him, care enough to just make sure, his taxes is paid every year, stuff like that. Make sure that he don't lose the house and get kicked out as far as that. As long as the taxes paid, he good. Now, if he don't use his retirement check and pay the lights, the gas, that's on him. If that get cut off. If he's giving his money away. If he ain't buying himself food, that's on him. Just because somebody buy you a car don't mean they're supposed to buy you gas. And keep gas in your car. Just because they buy you a house doesn't mean they're supposed to. I'm just saying, y'all. Doesn't mean that they're supposed to pay your lights and gas. You got to do something for yourself too. That's a major move for somebody, to grow up out of what she didn't grow up out of and put you in a house and a new car. Not a new car, but a used car, but it's still, as long as it runs. That's a lot. That's a lot. Now, I don't know about the mom. Did she buy her mama a house? Because that's the only thing I'm hearing is that she bought the daddy a house. But you have to think about the fact that she possibly didn't buy the mama a house because the mother is, mothers are soft-hearted for all of their kids. If some is doing better than the other, she feel like the other should help the other one. But she also, the mother feels as if, you got to earn it too. But if you don't, she still think you should have a soft heart for the other ones. Even however they feel about GloRilla. They probably talks about her behind her back. They probably say all kind of little off the wall stuff. Some people gonna put up with that, some people not. We don't even know if GloRilla didn't tell her mama, I'll buy you a house, but not for everybody else. She probably wanted to pay for a house for her mama too, but her mama won't let, separate from the other kids because they probably can't hold their own weight. And word on the street, I'm hearing that there's a disabled child too. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Lord have mercy. This is something else. It really is. This is crazy. The father facing eviction. How? If the house is paid for. You mean to tell me you can't pay the taxes? You can't put up some money every month to pay your taxes when it's time to pay your taxes? You're bad with money and you're going to blame her. And all y'all have to do is not have all them kids in the first place because y'all couldn't afford them. But apparently this is what the daughter is saying. She's saying that the daddy, the other sister, she's saying that the mama would, the daddy would mess up money. She says that the mother, she basically just, she was a baby making machine. And she took it out on the kids that they didn't have stuff. And she said that she ain't just telling on GloRilla, she told on her mama. The sister told that she called DCFS on the mama because the mama would pull out, stuff and, hit them with it when they were young. This was her form of discipline. But she's saying that the discipline wasn't their fault. She said, how you going to whoop somebody if they hungry? It's just like if your kids is hungry, you got all these kids in the house. And one of them go to the store and steal something because they hungry and they got no money. And then you whoop them for stealing, but you ain't providing what they need. So this is way deeper than what people are really, looking at. Some people are saying, oh, she's not obligated to take care of all of them. And she's not. She's not obligated to take care of none of them. She's not. But the sister is saying, well, stop running around telling people lies. If you're not obligated, then why are you running around telling people that and explaining it to the world like you taking care of your whole family when you're not? You're doing things, you run around telling people you're doing things that you're not. You know? So this is what everybody is tripping on when it comes to GloRilla. They're saying that she running around pretending to be this Captain Save a Family, but she's not saving nobody. And it's crystal clear that you're not when you have other celebrities now sending people in your family something to help them out because you won't. But like I said again, you don't know why. You don't know why. If I won the lottery, I ain't lying. I would, and I won a lot of money. It's people in my family I wouldn't give a damn to. And it's people in my family I would give something to. It's people that's outside of my family that I would give something to. And once I give them that, don't ask me for anything else. Now, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Give them a nice little amount and we through. Talk about me or not. You know, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the bank for you to keep on asking me for stuff over and over and over again. You have to be careful who you say, you know, if you need something, let me know. You have to be careful of that person because sometimes that person go overboard with it. They will go overboard with it. They think they're supposed to ask you for something every day or every other day. And if you don't give it to them, they don't like you anymore. If you don't be the bank to them, that they could come to you every other day and say, I need this, I need that, I need this. You have to be careful of who you say that to. And you also have to make sure that person kind of earns that, to be honest with y'all. It's some people you just want to give them something so they can go about their business. Don't ask me for nothing else. And some people you don't mind helping because they were in your corner when you needed them. And they wasn't on bull crap all the time. And they were loyal to you. If you got into it with somebody, they into it with that person too. They not running around kicking it with the person that don't like you. Or running back telling your secrets to this person that you and that person don't even get along. Why would you want to do something for somebody like that? So this can go either way, y'all. This could go either way. But yeah, y'all, it's a lot going on with this situation right now. She is doing interview after interview after interview. She's talking about the rats, the roaches, everything. The blow up beds that didn't have air in them. So that, like I said, they was basically sleeping on the floor. This remind you of the Jacksons. Like they were just pumping out babies that they could not afford. And if it wasn't for the music hitting, Michael Jackson family now would have been messed up with all those babies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, people need to see it for what it is. This is not her job to take care of everybody. This man is up in age right now. Look how old he is right here in this picture. And this is when they claim she bought him a new car and all of this stuff. It was new to him, even if it was a used one. It was still new to him. But is she obligated to buy gas? They tell her, oh, he don't got no gas in it. Well, put some in there. Stop giving your money away. Stop giving your money away. Stop tricking off your money. And expecting her to give you back what you give away. It's not her fault they kept on having all these babies. It's not. And what are the other family members doing? They've been having interviews after interviews, but I haven't heard anybody ask them, do her other siblings have jobs? They speak on the mama and the daddy working, but nobody's saying anything about the other siblings working. Now, the sister that came forward, she is the 5th baby. Is anybody working? Do anybody have a job outside of the mother? This is the car that was supposed to be bought, but you can't find a picture with him standing by the car or anything like that. Can't find no picture of that. Just this picture right here. And then she said, where's the car? So I don't know if he even still have it, y'all. But this is the letter that GloRilla posted that everybody's saying that this is a fake letter. Lord have mercy. If she would go out her way to post up a fake letter from her mother, which I don't know if it's fake or not, but this is what the word on the street is, the letter is fake. If she would go out her way to put a fake letter up and then reach out to the GPS people, the monitoring people, just to get on her sister instead of just come forth and tell the truth, or, I'm just saying, say something to clear her name. Because if you're doing all this stuff, if you could put this up, you could put a receipt up saying she's lying. I just paid this for my mother, that, and that. She's not doing that, y'all. And that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's weird on so many levels, as if she's trying to underhand her sister this is what make me think that GloRilla is lying. That she's really not doing what she's saying she's doing. Oh my God, y'all ain't gonna help y'all siblings if y'all get rich. What the F? Not even the parents. This is what Scarface Woods put up. And instead of her dressing stuff, GloRilla is taking her sister's picture, posting it up on her, she's posting on her IG now with a FedEx outfit on. She's taunting her sister like, nah, yeah, you broke, whatever. This is crazy, y'all. But anyway, Tory stepped forward and sent her some money and, trying to help her out. Does this make GloRilla look bad, or does this make GloRilla look good? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, because to me, this makes GloRilla look bad. It makes her mother, and I think this is why the mama's so peed off about the sister, because it makes the mom and the daddy look bad too. That they were not responsible parents, that they had babies back to back. They could not take care of. The kids suffered. They didn't eat right. They didn't have what they needed to have. They was around rodents and all kind of stuff. That's sad, y'all. That's sad. They couldn't even afford beds, but you study having babies. It's crazy. And they got the world talking about it right now. And I had a couple of riffraffs come in my comment section. You don't know these people. Don't nobody know them. I'm talking about it just like everybody else. And if you don't like it, don't let the doorknob hit you on your way up out of here. For real. Because if everybody else could talk about it, I'm going to talk about it too. You know what I'm saying? But it looks bad on both sides, to be honest. It looks bad. And to be, I don't, if this is true, that, GloRilla's running around lying, talking about she's doing this and doing that, but she ain't doing nothing, I don't blame the sister for saying something. She said 4 years, she haven't gave her anything. Not nothing. But she's fronting to the world like, this is my background, and this is this and this and that, as if she's taking care of them, but she's not. I don't blame her. I tell the truth. You're lying to the public, but, behind closed doors, you're not doing a thing. And if she's not doing a thing for a reason, tell the truth of why you ain't doing it. Then you won't look so bad. But right now, she's losing fans right now. People are seeing GloRilla in a different light. And they posting it all over the place. All over, stories after stories after stories is popping up right now. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation. What would you do? How would you do it? Whatever. What would you do? If you want to help your mother out, would you pay her license gas and make sure that, she got somewhere to stay? But her retirement money is what she going to use for her spending money. And she can spend her money on the family if she wants to. But you're not going to spend your money giving it to her, and she give it away to the people that don't respect you. Respect goes a long way, y'all. And a lot of people don't know how to do that. A lot of people don't know how to respect the person that helps them, and they don't know how to be loyal to the person that is in their corner. They don't. There's a lot of people that, and I think they do, they just don't give a F, and they treat you any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know if this is one of those situations that she's totally turned her back on this sister right here. And the only two siblings, word on the street, that lives with GloRilla right now, the only two siblings that lives with her, they say she treat them like her maids. But is they really her maid if they don't have no job and ain't got no talent or whatever, they ain't got nothing that they can bring to the table? You just take care of the house. She's no doubt living in a mansion. So they get to live rent-free in a mansion. The least they can do is keep the place looking decent if you ain't got no job or trying to contribute. Go to work. And, if your sister is the type of sister that wants you to get it on your own, but she's giving you a place to stay, then get you a little job. She's letting you stay there for free, so you still got your checks to yourself. You know, don't sit back and say, oh, she treating us like the maid. We just here to clean up and this and that. But it also still tells you something, that she ain't just giving them stuff to just be giving them nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, the two that's there, they got to earn their keep. She's hard on her family. This is another thing that it looks like for her. She's hard on her family, but her friends is all there around her and they're making money. But I noticed that a lot of her friends be on that stage dancing and this and that and this. So could it be that they're getting paid for what they're doing for her, and she don't have anything for y'all to do? I'm just saying, y'all, this is what it's looking like. She got her dancers from the hood. So she's thinking, oh, she's running around giving them money, but they working for that money. So it's this could go either way, but it still looks as if GloRilla is hard on her family, y'all. I'm just saying. But you don't know how she was treated or this and that and that and this. And then it gets to a point where they're saying that the sister pulled a weapon on the other one and this and that and this. You don't know why. Because sometimes somebody pee you off enough to make you want to pull something out. I'm just saying. You could be in a position where somebody is, threatening your life or threatening to hurt you or whatever, and you pull this out. Or threatening I'm just saying. This could be why. We don't know. We wasn't in the room when she pulled it out. You know what I'm saying? But this sister also stays in a lot of trouble, too, because this sister is already on house arrest or whatever right now, too. So, but you don't know why she's on house arrest. Because, like I said, when you got this lifestyle where the parents is not doing what they're supposed to do, the kids go out and they get in trouble trying to fill the seats of the parents. That's why a lot of, young ones go out and start selling street pharmacy stuff and this and that and that and this. And try to make their own money. Because some of them, the parents is smoking their kneecaps off and, they ain't paying nothing. They getting their little link card and go sell it to, for to get street pharmacy stuff and this and that and that. This. Kids will go out and get in trouble. So we don't know if this is why this will stay in trouble all the time. But this is the first one that came out and exposing her. So this is the one that doesn't take a lot of stuff. I wonder what's the sign. What is the sign of this one? I wonder what's her sign. Because she's the one that came forward and telling it all and don't care. Don't care anymore. And it's telling the world there is no coming back from this. She's telling the world ain't no coming back from this. She already know that because she stepped up and said something. But why be quiet if she's lying, saying she's doing something she's not doing? So y'all stay tuned because I feel like it's more to come with this one. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, subscribe if you like the video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.